The booth of the Beyeler Foundation this year in Miami carries a work of mine which is called 1661 to 1910 from Nagasaki, Meiji, Setti, which is a take on the kind of traditional pornographic images that were up to the early 20th century made in Japan. And that's what the whole installation is based on, and what you kind of see on the wall, if you can see it. I mean, easier if you take your photo up and look through the photo, where it kind of interpolishes, and then the relatively abstract wall painting, pixelated wall painting, suddenly becomes something relatively concrete. Of course, it has a lot to do with this idea of what you should see and what you would see and what you may see and may not see, and how surprising it is. And that happens in a lot of levels, like from the moment that the tiles you see in the wall, you only realize when you're relatively close that they're not really tiles, but they're wallpaper. It happens from these objects that from certain angles and perspectives, they blend into the wall, so it's almost like a camouflage or something. And up to the fact that when you have one of these objects blend in and you still have the flowers that are sitting in the object, that is almost like it's floating in the space. And that altogether has, I think, mainly to do with the way I'm interested in work or in artwork that kind of goes from being an autonomous artwork into like being a functional object, and how this kind of blends into each other, and how art can maybe not just be something that you have a confrontational relation to, where you go into a museum and you stand in front of the painting and you stare at it and it stares at you, and then you go home, but more of a kind of an idea that it could be more something a part of our everyday life, and that's something that is not only there to see but also to just have around you in some kind of sense. And I think that's what the whole work is based on.